Now let us start angular momentum of a rotating body. We have to derive the formula for angular momentum of the rotating body. You know that linear momentum is the product of mass and velocity. It is the formula. Linear momentum is defined as the quantity of motion of a body performing the linear motion. So in similar way, we can define the angular momentum. It is also the quantity of motion of a body performing rotational motion. The quantity of motion in linear motion is given by mass and velocity. In similar way, the quantity of motion in the rotational motion is given by moment of inertia and the angular velocity. So here we have to consider a body is rotating with constant angular velocity omega. This rotating body consists of n number of particles, and all these n number of particles possess the linear velocity. Consider a body is rotating about an axis passing through point O. This body is rotating with constant angular velocity shown in figure. Let us consider m1 is the mass of first particle, m2 is the mass of second particle, and m3 is the mass of third particle. When the body is rotating about its own axis, then each and every particle of the rotating body possesses the circular motion. That means it possesses the linear velocity. The direction of linear momentum we can show like this. It shows tangentially. Each and every particle possesses linear velocity, that means it possesses the linear momentum. The velocity of first particle, linear velocity of first particle is given by formula V1 is equal to R1 omega. V1 is the velocity of first particle. The distance of first particle is denoted by R1. Distance of second particle denoted by R2, and distance of third particle denoted by R3. All the distances are measured from the axis of rotation. So V1 is equal to R1 omega. V1 is the velocity of linear velocity of first particle. R1 is the distance of first particle from the axis of rotation, and omega is the constant angular velocity. This formula can be written as, for the second particle, V2 is equal to R2 omega. Now for third particle, V3 is equal to R3 omega, and for nth particle, this formula can be written as Vn is equal to Rn omega. These are the linear velocities of the number of particles, n number of particles which are performing circular motion. Then linear momentum is given by P is equal to mass into velocity. So for the first particle, linear momentum is given as P1 is equal to m1 P1, but we have the formula for V1, R1 omega. So this becomes P1 is equal to R1 omega m1 R1 omega. V1 is equal to R1 omega. So formula becomes P1 is equal to m1 R1 omega. For second particle, we can write P2 is equal to m2 R2 omega. Similarly, for the third particle, this becomes P3 is equal to m3 R3 omega. Momentum of first particle, momentum of second particle, and momentum of third particle. And in similar way, we can write the momentum of nth particle. For nth particle, it is Pn is equal to Mn and Rn omega. These are the formulas for linear momentum of n number of particles. Now there is relation between linear momentum and the angular momentum is that angular momentum is denoted by L and L is equal to Rp is the relation between angular momentum and linear momentum. Angular momentum is observed at the center, that is at the axis, and linear momentum is observed at a point that is at a point at which particle is situated and this particle is performing the circular motion. So the distance between these 2 points L and P is R. Formula becomes L is equal to Rp. This formula can be written as, for the first particle, L1 is equal to R1 P1. Now this is R1. Formula for P1 is equal to M1 R1 omega. So L1 is equal to M1 R1 square omega. Then for second particle, L2 is equal to M2 R2 square omega. For third particle, L3 is equal to M3 R3 square omega. In similar way, we can write for the nth particle, Ln is equal to Mn Rn square omega. Now, these are the angular momentum of all the particles, all the n particles. But here you have to find the angular momentum of a body, of a rotating body. So, we have to add all the values of L, that is angular momentum. So it becomes L is equal to L1 plus L2 plus L3 up to here we can write L. Substituting formula for L1, L2 and L3, we can write L is equal to L1 is M1 R1 square omega plus M2 R2 square omega plus M3 R3 square omega plus Mn Rn square omega. By taking omega common, we can write M1 R1 square plus M2 R2 square plus M3 R3 square up to Mn Rn square and omega is common. This formula can be written as summation I is equal to 1 to n mi ri square, this is multiplied with omega. Now this is the formula for moment of inertia of a rotating body. Moment of inertia is denoted by I, and this becomes L is equal to I omega, and this is the formula for angular momentum of a rotating body. Thank you.